Welcome to the brain. We'll be starting with the spinal nerves.
There are 31 pairs formed by the combination of the ventral and dorsal root of the spinal cord. They are named for the region of the cord which they arise. Their function is to conduct sensory impulses throughout the body. This is the spinal cord and these are the nerves.
Cranial nerves serve the head and neck. Their names reveal the most important structure they control. One example is the olfactory nerve. The one different one is the vagus nerve because it extends through the abdominal and thoracic cavities. The cranial nerves are all over the brain.
Include the medulla oblongata, pons, and the midbrain. It's about the size of a thumb in diameter. The nuclei produce the rigidly programmed autonomic behaviors necessary for survival. This is the brainstem.
The most inferior part of the brainstem is the medulla oblongata. It is an important part in the fiber tract area. It contains centers that control heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, swallowing, and vomiting. This is the medulla oblongata. Okay, that didn't work out.
This is a round structure that protrudes below the midbrain. The word pons means bridge. This area of the brainstem is mostly fiber tracts, but it does have an important nuclei involved in the control of breathing.
Pons is right there.
It is a relatively small part of the brainstem. It's composed of two bulging fiber tracts, the cerebral peduncles. They convey ascending and descending impulses. These bulging nuclear centers are involved in vision and hearing.
See what Brooke was wearing today?
What? Sorry. Here's the midbrain.
Hemispheres covered by a convoluted surface form the cerebellum. Its outer region is gray matter while the inner region is white matter. It controls balance and equilibrium. These two hemispheres form the cerebellum.
The cerebrum is the most superior part of the brain and the largest. It has elevated ridges called gyruses and grooves called sulcuses. It has deep grooves called fissures which separate large regions of the brain. The right and left brain are separated by the longitudinal fissure. The cerebrum is composed of the frontal, and temporal and occipital lobes.
The thalamus is a relay station for sensory impulses passing upwards to the sensory cortex. In the thalamus, we recognize whether the sensation is pleasant or unpleasant.
The hypothalamus is the center for many drivers for emotions. It's important to the limbic system. The pituitary gland hangs from the anterior floor of the hypothalamus. It produces hormones.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what
Forms the roof of the third ventricle. It contains the pineal body and choroid plexus. The choroid plexus forms the cerebral spinal fluid.
Hippocampus belongs to the limbic system and plays an important role in the long-term and short-term memory. It's located under the cerebral cortex.
because